everybody! Hey everybody, Scroft here, back on the farm. I think we're about 1 o'clock. Look, Benji. And in a minute. In there, I think they are.
Where?
In that room. I remember when you showed me. Benji's up here. We're about to do some bale carting. Probably the last time. Maybe the last time. Do you think this will be the last time we do bale carting this year?
Yeah, man.
So they did some baling at weekend on that big field, the one on muck spread and chain arid, and he won't say this on camera, he might do actually, but first thing he said to me today when I turned up was, do you know what, you did a good job muck spreading.
Testing.
And you did a...
Testing.
Yeah, anyway, he said you did a really good job.
Testing.
No way, we've got walkie-talkies. So,
Scroft to Adam, Scroft to Adam. Hello? Hello?
There we go then.
Right, pull your finger out.
Yeah,
Stop laughing.
anyway, he said...
Benji!
He's here. He's right next to me. Anyway.
On the top.
Yeah.
Just turn them off.
Okay.
And then obviously volume's on it.
Yeah.
I assume. Scroft.
Yeah?
Scroft.
Wait a minute.
Channel mode.
I turned it off, so now it's on.
I'm just checking the work when you're not to go.
Go on then.
Scroft.
Yeah.
Scroft. Big Scroft.
Anyway.
Got the job. Got a big job, bro, cat.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's my rig. Massey again. Bale cart. He's got New Holland. It's like the normal now. But anyway, right. What basically happened was, I came in this morning and he went, you know what, you did a really good job with the muck spreading, and you also did a really good job with the harrowing, because when they were mowing up and everything, there was no muck down, so I'm really happy with that. Quite happy. 2 seconds, let's just fixate you just there. Hopefully you got a nice ultra wide angle of this, you can see. So yeah, come in, my mate. How's it going? Cheers. I don't know why this is making me laugh so much, but it's just hilarious. Over.
We're not saying over.
We're definitely saying over.
For God's sake, stop saying over when it's over.
Honestly. Right, he's put me in 3B. So. Come on, girl. There we go. Right.
Finally do the work.
What did you say, mate?
Finally do the work, but obviously they weren't this far away.
Yeah, I mean, top left on the where it says the like channel and stuff, you can see the distance. They're actually pretty good, to be fair. They look like good ones.
Hey, you can't you? It says we're still quite close.
Yeah, I've got full signal.
So down you, over.
That's it, over. Anyway, right. Top on this left-hand side in a minute, you'll see that he's... What you say? I'm trying to explain to the people on this video right now how well you did at the topping, and I know they can't see it. I'll just move it. This is where I started and saw all this stuff, so you know he's done a good job.
I'll shut up.
Over. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Right, hopefully that's back and you can see that, but yeah, he did a really good job, and he kind of finished off, because I went halfway down, he finished off. He said that he didn't have to like do anything extra than what over the bits that I did, but you know, he did a lot more than me. You can see he's done a cracking job of clearing that out, and it's nice to see where the level bit is now, so next time if it happens I've got a good idea of the land, the you know, the landscape and what's going on there. But yeah, back in the Massey, and it's been a steady day, I'll be honest with you. Well, we've been very busy, but I've just not had my camera out. I've just been focusing on getting the jobs done. I came in, they had to go off and do a task, so whilst I was on my own in the morning, I fed a hay bale with the straw blower, so blew that into the, you know, the right hand side container where the hay goes. When after that we did the milking, but we had to take all the rams out. So as we were milking, the ones that have been like, basically there's been like 5 or 6 rams in each side, each group. We milked 2 groups. So yeah, we took 5 out of each, ended up with about 12. So yeah, I think we ended up with like 6 in one, 5 in the other, or something like that. So they've been taken out, we put them in the box. Then we went up to Valley after we'd done the milking with these rams. Took the remaining rams out of the ones that are like our dry sheep at the moment, and so they're not getting milked, but they obviously getting, you know, the same kind of natural lambing period this is, because if they get, you know, pregnant now, they'll be lambing in the natural lambing period, let's just say that. So it's an important time. We're probably going to have a lot this time around. I think this is going to be the most they've done in a while, because they just haven't had much luck this time round with the ones that they jabbed to get into, you know, to get pregnant basically. So there's going to be a bit of a gap before it that we're not milking too much, but then we're going to milk loads. It's just, instead of spreading it out, that's just how it's worked. So yeah, we did that, we sorted them out. We also fed all the sheep down there, but we had to separate, like I said, the rams out of the group that are already in a field, and it was a nightmare, because you've got to try and find, I think it was like 11 rams in a massive group of dry sheep. So we had to bring them from the field down using the quad. Quad's not working too good at the moment. It's like got a problem with the gearbox, so it keeps kind of cutting in and out, so it's a bit of a nightmare. And then you've got Benji who's like helping out, and it's just a bloody task and a half, but we did get it sorted. What is that? No, what that is, it looks like bloody something out of an airplane. So yeah, that's basically what we've done. Then we come back up to Wadebridge, and we're now carting in some of these bales that have been done. This is going to be the last chop on that field. I think we've done 3 cuts on that now. I think they have anyway. But it's not good weather. The ground's soft and soggy, and yeah, the worrying thing is you don't want to get like caught in it. You don't want to, you know, when this bale trailer's got 10 bales on, these bales, he was telling me 1.2 ton a bale. That's insane. That's insane. That's heavy bale, that is. I mean, they can be heavier, don't get me wrong, but 1.2 ton, it's pretty wet stuff. You know, it's not like summertime. This is late mowing in pretty much early November. So it's crazy, really, to think that we're still mowing out here. But
come in.
I'm here, mate. Over.
No, there's no need for the over. It's a bit wet in this field, so just go where you can see everybody else has gone. Don't go on roads. But stick to a different track each time. Like, I'll go one track, you go one track, and then come back down on different tracks. Especially when you come back, because obviously you'll have weight on the bales.
Radio, I'll do my very best, mate. I know what you're saying though. Just try and not go the exact same, but follow where everyone else is going, which is a bit confusing.
I know that's my English. What I meant is follow where we've all come up, but then pick a different route once you get into the field.
Right, I get you, mate. Like, go wider or more inside. I get you.
Yeah, man. And don't get annoyed with my ruts from rowing up and mowing.
Fair play, mate.
Go right to the top and work back.
Say that again. You're going up to, what do you want me to do? Up to the top and work back? Oh, on the fields. I get you, yeah, I get you with the bales. Over.
Yeah, it's done sound. He did obviously them 2 in that field. And then I think in this field there's 4 left. I think he did 7. I've took 3 out. Then in next field there would have been 7 because, oh, there's a wasp. Wasp!
You're right, mate. He's being attacked by a wasp. Oh my god, he's being attacked by a wasp and I can see it. Right, so I feel like I'm taking a different path here.
Survived.
You don't have much joy with wasps, do you?
Different when you're allergic.
He's allergic to wasps. Do you want me to align myself with the way the bales drop out so it's easy for you just to come on? Right. Radio, I'll go here then.
Yeah, that'll do there for a minute or two. We'll put about 5 or 6 round here on and then we'll move up where them 3 are up there.
Hey Adam, whose is the Thatcher's Juicy Apple Cider can in cab?
No comment, over.
So the plan is...
What Scroft really wants to know is, can he have a can of juicy apple cider?
I'd have a can of lager, and to be honest, I don't mind cider, but I'm for lager, I'll be honest. Right, anyway, this guy now, he's loading this third bale on. The plan is to put 10 on. No more than that, just 10. I know it's still a full load, but sometimes you might stack a few more on top, but with them being pretty beefy bales, yeah, with them being pretty beefy bales, it just makes sense to not overstack, especially when the ground's a bit sodden, you know, soggy, and we've had some rain and stuff. To be honest, it's quite mild though. We're in November. Yeah, we're in November, and yeah, when you think about it, like we're what? About, I'm trying to think, it's about 15 degrees, I think it is, or something like that. 16, 17, bloody hell, I don't even know. So it's 14 degrees today, and that ain't too bad. But I mean, you got to think, it's like 3rd of November. Yeah, I was just saying then on the video that it's like, what, 3rd of November, you've done your last chop in this field, last cut, and you're baling like and carting in November. That's crazy to me, that is. But it's mild, isn't it? 14 degrees.
Thing is, it's not a normal year, is it?
No, it's been dead warm, hasn't it?
This grass was behind when we did the other cut. Like, this is what we can't you can't realise how much has grown in the last 3 weeks. So when we come and looked at them top fields, this was a half the amount, and we mowed it like 3 weeks after we mowed the top fields, and it's yielded double the amount per acre. So it's like it's grown double the amount in the last 3 weeks, where normally October it's stopped growing, but that's just some of this year up.
Yeah, you're not half wrong there, mate. Hey, so how many cuts has this had now? Is it 2 or 3? Because I feel like it should have been 3, but is it only had 2?
2, but it got grazed, didn't it? Because they were supposed to be on them bottom fields and they all escaped.
Get you. I'm with you now. I'm with you now. Why the hell did we not get these walkie-talkies before now? I know it makes your life a bit of a nightmare though, because you're already using left hand, right hand, so you have to like drop one of your, either the front loader or steering just to use it.
Well, I got used to driving with one hand anyway, if you know what I mean. So, I don't know, I never even thought about it. You never said it, so I never thought.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, it's a good idea though, because at least it means if I got any questions as we're going, I can ask them. Right, so I've got 10 bales on the back, heavy bales. He's grabbed one, and I'm coming in a different way. So we'll figure out what goes on here. I think this is the field where I'm going to leave a few ruts, so I might just check with him first, but I'm steady. It's like a steady pace. I don't want to go too fast, I don't want to go too slow. It's a nice consistent pace to it. You know, that's the plan. Until I'm here. We'll see what happens, eh? I'm going to go wide round your left-hand side, okay? And then I'll come in at it same way.
Hey, it's a bit drier here, actually. So glad you can do enough follow me.
Right, I'll follow you then.
Seen me lots.
Say again?
Have you seen me lots? Over?
Yeah, I've seen him, man. I saw him. I didn't want to mention him just in case, you know, you're a bit sensitive about him.
Not really. We do the best we can do with you and him, don't we? I follow exactly where I'm going. Be sound.
I'm in 3A. Steady as she goes, eh?
Well done, Shag.
Yeah, I went steady down there, but she definitely she was sliding about, mate.
New Orleans slid yesterday with me. Right, and stop.
Is that right? Not too bad. I mean, it was sliding about the place. I will try and get some more footage tomorrow. I don't know what we're actually doing tomorrow. I know John's back. It's been 3 weeks and he's been Australia and he's back. So I guess we'll probably be giving him updates, talking about doing the milking as normal. But if we carry on doing some karting, I'll get that, you know, on camera. I might even get my drone up if the weather's right. That's the only problem at the moment with the wind and the rain. My drone can't fly. It just can't fly in them conditions. So for me to get the drone, bloody hell! For me to get the drone up.
First time with one more than one eye.
Say that again, mate.
It's your first time with more than one eye.
I don't. What about when we did the bales up in the field? That when it was really nice weather and summer. The first time I ever karted and tipped, you know, and lightly grazed that, you know, wall by the gate at the top fields.
I don't know what you're on about. I remember you taking a complete wall out, but I don't remember you lightly glazing one.
You're off your head, mate. It must be that side. Whew. Bit windy, tell you that. Anyway, bales. Caught it down 12 and Adam had the 1, which made it 13, but I thought I'd just quickly go over here. See how wet and muddy it's getting on farm. But no, I thought I'd go down here and just show you the topping section that he did. So if you watched the last video, you'll know I had a go at it. And where he's sticking these bales at the top, you see, he's actually done a really good job because it's like all clear off the top. So yeah, got all that area clear. It just makes you think like how much shrubbery and just, you know, like wild growth was there that's now been cleared off. So not too bad at all. Anyway, we'll keep going. I don't know if we're going to actually cart some more. We might do another load. I mean, I feel like we've got time for it.
Believe me, I probably didn't explain it properly.
Fair play. But yeah, I think we're going to do another load. I don't know, but there's 2 more loads to go, so it's not like it's so important. We just don't want any more rain. Hello?
Filming currently.
Yes, I was just talking to my camera. Why?
Sorry, I didn't press the button that time. Give us a buzz when you've finished.
Will do, mate. Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna. I don't actually know what we're doing. I don't know if we're karting or finishing off and doing some other jobs. I know we've got to push up and everything, so we might finish the karting tomorrow. I'd have to find out, but we're doing all right. We're bringing the bales in. That's the main thing. Now, a bit confusing, but it's actually the week after now. The footage you just watched at the start when we were on the CB radios doing the bale karting was actually last week on Monday, and on the Tuesday we carried on, but we did pretty much all the same stuff. We focused on the milking, finished off the bale karting. Yeah, and because of that, I just thought there's no point in doing the same thing over and over again. And I've combined 2 weeks worth of footage into one video. So in this one, with it still being quite wet out, we just finished the milking, but we had a big task when it comes to milking, and I'll talk to you in a second. But what I want to point out is this. Look at the Teagle now. Look at this Titan 9. She looks brand new. Brand new. Cleaned off, proper jet washed. I mean, since I've been here, there's been like growth on the top, load of like moss and stuff. And on the back of these, there's just like loads and loads of like bale twine, strings, things like that just come through from the muck that you put in. It's just natural, because sometimes bales, you know, as you put them into like the straw blower or something with hay bale or whatever, straw bale, it gets cooked up. Sometimes it gets caught and you just have to kind of, you know, mulch it through. Sheep will mix through it anyway, and if it goes in his bed, it doesn't really matter. So it gets tangled around these as the muck spread is flying out. So that's all been cleaned off. And we're hoping, fingers crossed, to do some muck spreading today. Now it's wet ground, so we're only going to do like half loads, and it is a shame because you look at that and think, God, can you imagine getting that like, you know, mucked up again after what it's been through. But yeah, fingers crossed we get a bit done today. Fingers crossed. I've got my drone with me as well. So Adam's just jumped in New Holland. I'm going to jump in the case, going to move some hay bales around. But let's talk about the sort out we're having. We're having a big sort out. For starters, the feed passageway is getting scraped out because you can see that it's like a build up now, and this happens over time from like blowing straw, the sheep picket stuff, things that they don't want, and then there's also like a build up of like muck and stuff when you're like mucking out whatever else. So it's all getting scraped out fresh. We're also mucking out. This side's been all dried off, so these are all sheep that, like with the red dots, we just milked all the sheep and dried them off. We've actually put them all into one area because there's a load of ewes that are dry out in the field up at Valley that are, basically the grass isn't there at the moment because we're in November, so we're bringing them in to feed them. Some of the sides, we're going to open the clamp up today and start feeding them that. So you can see these are all the milkers. They're quite packed in there at the moment, but that's going to get sorted out. It's just a temporary thing for like a day, just while we sort out. I've got to move some hay bales over there back into the barn, and then we're going to do some muck spreading. Just saying the plan, and the fact we're having a big sort out and he's eating leftover pizza. Do you know what he's having? Ham and pineapple. Now I know there's going to be like a 50-50 split here for pineapple on a pizza. I think it's an abomination. It's a criminal offence. This guy, look at him. He's like, no, I like it. So 50-50, let me know in the comment section. Pineapple on a pizza or not? Benji agrees. But Benji will eat out, mate. He's happy. Right, so anyway, sorting out what we're doing, right? Yeah. You want to explain it better than me, but I've just said we dried some off. We're moving them around. They're only there temporary because we, you know, for the space they've got. Yeah. We're mucking out, but we're also scraping out passageways with the feeding. Anything else we're doing?
No, that's about it. I'm going to move that wool trailer. Move wool trailer. Just stick that way for a bit. Scrape that passageway out. Well, muck that passageway out. Scrape up passageways out and all, and shed obviously. And then spread all that. Straw it back up, pen the pregnant ones up in their section. Then we're all ready for tomorrow. There's 350 dry ewes coming in. Yeah. Gonna open clamp. Yeah. Because it's easier for clamp on mixer.
So we should get that today on video.
Yeah, we'll get that open today.
Grab, see what it looks like.
Yeah, we'll fill it up today. So.
Nice, mate. Nice. Cool.
Busy enough.
The muck spreading. Yeah. How much are we actually shifting? Are we shifting that pile out in the field?
Nah, we're just going to spread this. If we get all sheds sorted and that sheds aren't being mucked out straight away, then we'll go on to the field if it stays dry.
We do top field?
Go up there, just put a really thin layer.
That way?
Yeah.
Not going that way? Too wet?
Go up there.
Right.
We do half loads. Better to do half loads and have it top field than no loads.
Yeah, great. So which field do you want me going?
Just whatever up top.
So up there, first one, doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter, just go in first one.
Thin layer again?
Yeah.
Thin layer?
Well, it's got all winter to rot down, but a lot of it will be hay stuff, so yeah, just thin layer.
Right, yeah. Right.
But there'll only be half a dozen loads.
Yeah, yeah.
And then hopefully midweek, whatever, we'll be able to, or even start next week, we'll get on to pile down field.
Right, yeah.
Because we've got a load of foot trimming and stuff to do later in the week, so.
Right, yeah. Sounds like we've got a busy day, mate.
Keep us entertained, won't it?
Yeah, I'll go get them hay bales.
Right.
I'll smash out. What are you doing? Moving the what? Oh, yeah. I'm with you. So if you don't know if you heard that, he's moving the trailer with the wool on. So you've got bags of wool there, that's going. So I'm an old girl, which she's a beast, non-stop, without fail, every time she starts, she's happy. Jay's over there on JCB Digger, perfect for scraping out because the front thing drops down and like scrapes forward. So Jay's on that. I'll get my favourite tractor, which people are going to laugh about because that new one's obviously a beast in comparison, but I love the Massey. It's the tractor that I'm always in as well, and I think that makes a difference. Right, can I get this to sit again? I did it last time and it worked well. Here we go, I think it's time for a bit of music, bit of time lapse, come on, let's do this. It's a good day so far, living the dream, people. Hello there, my lovely, you're right.
Close my eyes, I see your face. I can't get you off my mind. You're in my dreams. You're with me all the time. Take a walk to shake it off. I play It's a mystery, but it's true. Our roads lead back to you. Our roads lead back to you. I can never turn it off, an endless flicker in the dark. I've got a wild fire in my heart. I keep running, but I fall. Don't think I'm ever moving on. I hear you calling me into your arms. Oh, no matter what I do, our roads lead back to you. It's a mystery, but it's true. Our roads lead back to you. 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 No matter where I go, no matter what I do, our roads lead back to you.
Right, we're ready to go, ready to rock and roll. This is my setup. Got Massey with Teagle on, doing offloads. I'm going up to the top area, so we're gonna have to see what it is. I've got the walkie-talkie to let Adam know like how it's doing in the ground, because obviously it's wet ground, so we're just doing a little bit. Adam's now sitting in there with a big muck grab on, and he's going to start mucking out. I know Jay's basically scraping in the passageway, but he's also doing this bit, so we just got to wait for the muck to come out, and then we can shift it, and then all these bays are sorted, ready for when we bring the dry use out. All them ones on the right side there are dry also, so there's a lot that are dry. But yeah, I don't know what that is. Like this thing here. I mean, it's an ominous thing, isn't it? But this, like, that is fully on. There's no way. That's never coming off, mate. It's like tight on. Look at it. No, that's not coming off. It adds to it anyway. It pushes the muck in. And you got Jay down here. Let's have a look what Jay's doing. You see what he's doing? He's like scraping into the centre. Charlie, he's doing a really good job at, in fact, there. And then from that, he can, you know, scrape all the way out. And that thing there is really good because it levels it off. But also, if you want to scrape forward down the passageway, that front bit there is brilliant. It is a fine art, I'll tell you that. I wouldn't be able to go that quick. It'd take me a fair few hours of practice to do that. But that's why it's really good to have like a little mini digger like that on a farm, because them little jobs like that, getting in between stuff, especially under like water trough areas here, you can scrape underneath and push out. Yeah, that T6 in there is on the limit, and it's more the track that the feeder goes on than anything. But he's on camera, so if he hits anything, well, he's going to know. But look at that, look how tight that is, that beacon. It's crazy. Watch the beacon on that track, right? The beacon's where we need to look at. It gets so close. See it? My God, it's like an inch off, that's it. And now he's scraping up. Does such a good job. The sheep are like, where's all my feed gone? They'll thank us later when it's all fresh stuff being pushed up. So he's got his first squeeze. Muck grab's brilliant. But one thing I will say, it wouldn't go on anything else. When that's full and it's heavy muck, this looks a bit dry because sheep haven't been in there for a long time. So it's dried out. But if it was fresh like this stuff here, that would be leaning forward. It is a heavy load, and it's a massive grab. So it only goes on that, and really, even Adam says it needs a rear weight to counteract it. Because the tyres at the front, you see the front tyre, especially now with that up, and wait till it drops, you'll see the weight off the front tyre. It's almost like, relief. It didn't tip up. So that's that bit done. Got to be safe here. What we'll do is we'll just have a quick look in. You can see, woof, my God. Right, it's dusty there, so I'm just putting this over. There you go. That's how much is in. And we're only doing small loads. Come on, girls, you're not that heavy. Basically, I've got to try and reverse round here. And luckily, it's actually not bad to reverse.
Can you hear me? I don't want to just talk if you're not listening.
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
Just thinking about this, don't go for first field out left like you were going to do. Follow the track right the way up, like, and go on that angle field. You know the field I mean, the one on the right hand side, because it's a drier field.
Okay, I'll take a Snapchat before I start, make sure it's the right one, but I think it's the one that I said I'd never been into.
Oh, that's the one you didn't even realise existed.
Radio, I'll start on that one, mate.
Yes, I just go across the top of that one, and then see how dry that one is, because that's driest one, but don't start going down bank if the bank isn't dry. Well, across the top is bone dry, that.
Radio, so start work, as I get in there, start work on top end of the field by the wall, and then work my way down, but don't go all the way down.
That's the one.
Radio, over and out. Right, everybody, we're going up. Semi-full load. It's like he's put more in because it's drier stuff. Told me the field to start tackling, so we're just going to take it steady up here. I'm in 3A, which is a nice speed for this because there's not much on this, because it's light as well and we've not packed it. To be honest, the last time I was doing muck spreading, we were packing these to the point where I even had to say to him, like, you're going to have to hold off, because she didn't want to even move when I'm out in the field. So that's where we're at currently. We're just going up this bank. I know the field I'm going to tackle. My job is to shift this on the field. Their job is to muck it out and scrape and all that good stuff. So I think we've got a good teamwork going on today. It's probably one of the most efficient days I've had on the farm. It feels like we've smashed out milking, and milking was a more long-winded process because we had to sort out the dry ewes and we had to separate them all, so they're not just going straight back out on milking every time we left it up in the parlour. You know, we had to organise the ones that are being sectioned because they're dried, ones that can go back round, and then we're putting them all in the same place. So yeah, it took a little bit longer, but because there's 3 of us milking, we absolutely flew through it. And now, you know, what is it, 11:15, and we're already doing these jobs. So I think we should be quite happy with how we're progressing through today. And it's nice to just jump in a tractor and feel like I'm good with this now. I can set this up. I can literally hook up to this on my Todd, put PTO in, get it all ready to go, head out in the field, do the job, head back and everything. And I think what I'm very lucky about is playing FS, and this is to all FS players that won't go work on a farm. If you get a steering wheel and put hundreds and hundreds of hours into FS, practicing reversing tractors and trailers and stuff, you'll notice that it really does help you, because I even like surprised Adam with how well I could reverse from the get-go. And it's just the FS. I've never even reversed a caravan or hauled a trailer on a car or anything like that before I started working here. This is the first trailer setup I've ever had, and it almost just feels natural. So yeah, I mean, that field doesn't look too bad. There's actually a bit of grass coming back on that. To a point where it wouldn't surprise me if we get low on feed, they're going to be mowing that. But yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go with it. We're nearly at the field. She does look a bit soggy, I will be honest. She does a little bit. So I really don't want to be flying through this at the moment. And it started raining. Muck spreading in the rain, eh, people? It's always an interesting thing to do. Right, let's do this then. Let's get this weight out of her whilst we're sitting in this field. And I'm just going to sit in 2C or 2B for now. So what I need to do PTO1 540. Off the gear, off we go. There we go, I can see a bit of her now. She's coming out. Let's go 2C. It's difficult to see because my windows are a bit steamed up in here, so let's just put that on a bit. Can't see through that at all. When I get back, I'm gonna sort that out. Sorry, just concentrating on this turn. Just looking at the ruts as well that I'm leaving, just to see how she's looking. My main aim here is to just do a really thin layer, even though it's going to have all winter to bed in, so it's not too important like last time.
What we're saying, what's she looking like?
To be honest, she don't look too bad. I'm like just halfway through the second pass. I'll take a video as soon as I'm done.
Made any marks on those?
Say it again.
Marks? Like, has it made any marks in ground? Book spreader made any black lines around?
Nothing too bad, no. It's just a little sank in a tiny bit, but nothing like black marks.
Oh, that's that, man.
Right, a bit of an update. I did want to get my drone up, but it started raining pretty heavy, and we carried on. This is the third and final load now on that field. The ruts aren't there. We've been lucky. I think it's helped that we've gone light. That was a heavier load, the last one, because we're taking from a different place and the muck's a bit heavier. But that's the last one. So my task now is I've got to basically unhitch this and put the straw blower on, because obviously where we've mucked out, that side where the dry ewes are coming in from valley, yeah, that side needs it needs some straw bedding for them. Tell you what I have done. I've made a mess over there in the field, like this, you know, the 3 shape fields, which I did a bit of chain arrowing, bloody tine harrowing in. Yeah, it's not looking too good, to be honest, because it's just so wet at the moment, rutting in. So I'm going to come this way now. I'm like going across it and taking a different path, because I've been over that 3 times now, and you can start seeing the tyres digging in a bit. I think we've done pretty well for what we've put down in the weather that we've got. You know, the ground's quite wet anyway, because of what's been happening the last few weeks. We've had quite a bit of rain. Well, hey, bloody hell, there we go. Yeah, I mean, there's more rain today as well, so it's just non-stop. It's crazy. We had such a dry start to the year, and first cut was awful. We got hardly anything from first cut. We actually got more from third cut than we did from first, which says a lot. But hopefully the feed will last out. I am looking forward to sorry, yeah, I am looking forward to seeing them take the first grab today out the clamp, so I'm hoping to get that on video. That's the plan. But I would have loved to as well to have got the drone out whilst I was up in that top field then doing these 3 loads, but when it's that wet I can't put a drone up. It just, I mean, to get a drone that's waterproof it's just insane amount of money, and this is already expensive in my eyes, so I'm not going to damage it by just flying it in the rain. So unfortunately you're going to have to be in cab with me. I'd love to have got some drone shots, but I guess that's why summertime, springtime, in fact, you know, when we've had so much good weather that we almost feel spoiled, but it's nice to get a bit of rain because we really need it. So let's see if I can do this from here. This is a bit of a task, I'll tell you that now. Should have come at a different angle, but I didn't. So now, I made my life a little bit harder than it needs to be. But I might be able to still do this, you know. Do you know what? I'm going to give myself a pat on the back for that reversing then. That was pretty darn good. That was pretty darn good. I think that will do. So now I've got to, get a big like rock kind of breeze block under it to hold it up, because the bit underneath the actual muck spread is damaged, which would normally do that. So yeah, I don't want to make the mistake I made last time where we had to winch it up, because I didn't think to put a stone under it. I wasn't told, but to be honest, you know, it's in things like in time you pick up. So that is the next task. We'll have to put camera all the way over there, but at least you'll be able to see me from a distance. Sorted. Let's have a look at this then. So PTO's out, and this one's still a bent shaft, so that's why I drove forward a little bit, which unhitched it anyway, because I put it on this. This is where it's like resting, but PTO's out, hoses are out, which is the hydraulics basically, which controls the walking floor. There's two sets, but we don't put it in because Massey's not able at the moment to actually have the hydraulics for the door to go up, so we just leave it up. And then you've got this section here, which is like electronics. That's your brake line, which we didn't have in as well. Could have, but didn't need it. Didn't need it. So that's where we are now. I've got to start it up, drive forward, lift the hitch up a little bit, because I'm going to go and set up the straw blower. So there's no point in me, you know, like putting it in proper. Just lift it up enough to travel, so then I can get back on and do the reverse of what I've just done. PTO in, hydraulics in. Jobs are good. So I've hitched on, reverse to it, telescopic hitch, which means the bar with the hook on extends out, so it means you can see it from in cab. It's easier to see. When you first do it, it still kind of is pretty tricky. Now, when I've got confidence and done it a few times, it definitely does help. So you can see it. So that's pushed out, hooked in, and I pulled it back in. Turn the engine off because I need to put the hydraulics in. I've also got a few extra ones here to put in, because PTO, I wish I could show it you, but it's not easy. It's just not easy, because you have to feel where the groove is. So I'm going to put groove in centre like that, and then from here, there you go. So now hop over to the left hand side. This is what Adam did, because I've got it lined up. When you're on this side you can push it in, but it's not easy. Come on, girl. There you go. Now, finish off with the other bits. So, there you go. Whew. So in cab, that just needs to now hook into the box that controls like the arms and where it shoots to. So 5-second job, plug that in, and we're good. We're good to go. So he's coming back in here. I've just I've just used the blower to blow the hay, and I've obviously got it set up, as you know. So now we're doing 2 straw bales in the area that we've cleaned off to put the ewes in. So, yeah. I mean, at some point I will get to this part, but with everything being so tight in here, I really do need a good practice session with this and someone to actually sit with me. It's going to have some fresh straw bedding in now, and then this section here is again all needs doing, that needs doing, that needs doing, but because now we've got to bring these dry ewes in, we're we can't do what we were actually originally going to do, which is muck out everything. We're just mucking out the place that the dry ewes are going to go, so it's all set for them. When they're in here, we can then focus on getting this mucked out that side, getting that mucked out, these 2 bays here, and then also we can scrape that side as well for the feed passage, because we've scraped this one, but the other side needs scraping. So that's pretty much, that's pretty much where we're at. But at least we got some footage. Something a little bit different. I am absolutely drenched. How are you, Benji? You've been cab, haven't you? You've been lucky, mate. You haven't been in the rain. I know. I'm soaked. Absolutely drenched through. We just had the most funniest thing happen, and it was one of the moments where I wish I had my camera out. Basically, see that like waterfall there? I've got some videos off my phone because I didn't have my camera. But there's one on the other side and the pipe just needs connecting to it, and we were trying to do that, and I'm holding it underneath this massive downpour of water coming from it, and he's like, hold it, and I can't see because there's bloody water in me, and I end up getting drenched, my hat's drenched, my top's drenched. Honestly, it was so funny because I'm laughing my head off because I know how useless we must look. We're trying to do something with precision, but we got water falling on us. so stupid. So yeah, it's all fun and games. Just come get my keys out, tractor. Oh man, lock her up. So basically, I'll give you a quick rundown for. What's up? Yeah.
Yeah, tried.
Tried, yeah. So, the pregnant ewes that were there have now gone on the other side. There's like 2 bays. We've herded it off and they've got some fresh bed in there. So that's sorted, ready for some more ewe lambs coming into tomorrow, hopefully. So that get that on video if I get the footage. But we're done. It's been a busy day. Do you know what though? It's been a good day, a fun day. I've enjoyed it. So I'll catch you all tomorrow. We'll see what we can get done. If I don't get any footage, I'll throw in a bit of an outro, but I should get some footage. We've got quite a lot to do tomorrow. And yeah, it'd be interesting to bring all them sheep round and see how we do it, because there's going to be a few trips to do that, and then throw them in there as well, so they're all indoors. But yeah, whew, what a day. We're opening the clamp up. It's time. What do you want me to do? Take these ones at the front?
Yeah, just chuck them down the sides.
We might open up. Some of them are a bit. See what I mean? Try and not.
Pile.
So this will be the first ever time I've seen a clamp being opened up. Right, let me put the camera down here. But basically what we do is just taking sandbags off. It is that time for the clamp to be opened up. Now, it's the next day you're watching. We've moved 5 trailer loads of sheep, 60 in each load, into these sheds. The sheds are packed out. It's only going to be for 1 day though, because they're all going to get sorted out. So they've got 1 day of being a bit crammed in, let's say, but they're doing all right. Yeah, bit of water at the bottom. So they're doing a cut. I know there's water here, but that's just because it collects air. I'm gonna watch them do this. I mean, I can see it through this kind of like orange sheet. You can see the silage. Let's move upside here. So that's the side sheets off the bunker. And there it is. To be honest, it looks alright, doesn't it? You haven't got much wastage yet. Might be at the edge, like at the end, but... Tell you what, it smells alright. You can hear the sheep, man, they can smell it.
They're like, ooh, grass.
Yeah, tiny bit there, but nothing major, is it?
Yeah, a mix up.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. It's just this front end, you probably take a scoop and then get that face, and you're happy, aren't you, after you got the face? So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see this. Like when they get shear grabbing, because he's got a good shear grab over there. It's a good size. I think he was saying, like normally put 2 bales in that, but it's going to take about 20 grabs of this to fill that up. So yeah, when you're filling this up, you're going to know about it. It'll take a bit of time. So if you put 20 grabs in to fill it up, how long do you think 20 grabs would last?
With that many sheep?
With that many sheep now?
3 days.
3 days. But it's really quite squishy. It's not on the top, especially. It's not dead compact. But I'll be honest, that smells really nice. And I've smelt so much silage in my life. I'll be honest, I have. Even though I've not been on a farm much, I used to do a lab testing job where I used to test silage, fresh grass, whole crop silage, maize silage every day. Thousands of samples coming in every week. And you know when you've got a good silage, and it smells really sweet. It is nice, it's nice silage. So, yeah, I think for sheep, you know, they're quite lucky, aren't they, to have such a good cut. And it's off the good fields, as I say. That's off the top field right at the back. The one I harrowed and did a bit of muck spreading on. Which, to be fair, this was before we spread muck, obviously. You know, we basically cut this, made this silage, put it in a clamp, then I went out muck spreading, did a bit of harrowing later on, and then from that we actually made the bales that we were carting the other day. So at the start of this video we're carting bales, and that is from the same field. So after I actually muck spread and harrowed, and Adam he basically said for once, he was like, "You're doing a really good job there." Saying when we did the bales after this, so I was saying like in the kind of like timeline, them bales over there that we carted would have been at the start of this video. Yes. They're from the field after I muck spread and harrowed.
Yeah, of which some of that was off of it before.
Exactly. Yeah. But I was saying that you said... He said, do you know what? The guy's mowing, which was him and some other people probably, and Alex baling, was awesome. They couldn't find any muck in it. They did a cracking job, best job he's ever seen in his life, he said.
Wow, I won't put that.
I know, but I am.
I can see your nose going longer. Up till that point, you were pretty spot on, but and then you went and...
Yeah, I know. But I'm happy that at least you didn't find any big stuff that stopped you cutting. Because that's happened, hasn't it?
Apart from one towel.
A towel?
I found a towel.
Bloody hell, I didn't see a towel. But then again, if I was towel harrowing, I'd see it once I should do.
Towel harrow.
Towel harrow.
Towel harrow.
If I was towel harrowing, I'd see it, wouldn't I?
Harrowing for towels?
Yeah. Anyway, so Massey's out. He's going to get hooked up to this Fleming shear grab. It's actually a small one, which I think good size for this farm. And you're happy with that, aren't you? I think it's perfect size.
Perfect size. 4-foot shear grab. What more do you want?
Doing the normal Massey bunny up. Now it'll take a few times before it actually gets, you know, a nice face. But he's proper pushing in there. You see that squeezing through, taking a good grab. And there we go. So it's going to take a bit before we get to like this, when you start seeing a nice clean face. You can see some of the undersheet, but that's not bad stuff, is it? I'll tell you what, man, the smells just come straight out of that. Oh, mate, that, do you know what? I'm well happy with that. That smells so good. And now he's going to put it in that side over there. And now I'm going to carry on. Yeah, I'm going to carry on with this. So, should be fun. I'm scraping out at the moment. You can see that's what I've scraped out this side. So if you look down there, you can see that I've done about 3 bays on that side. I don't know how there's a sheep out. That's interesting. So I'm going to carry on. It's dead slippy here. I literally just slipped up. Like, I'm not hurt myself or anything, but it would have been hilarious to get on camera. But, oh, there's a rat. Maybe you saw that. Yeah, I jumped out. I jumped out the digger, put my foot on the track, which is what you're supposed to do, and it slipped. I left on the side, slipped again on the floor because it's so slippy. I ended on my backside. Luckily, didn't hurt me, just, yeah, ridiculous. She's been licking that. Right in there, Adam.
Yeah, the video, Scroft.
Yeah, sound. Are you having a good clean out?
Yeah, man.
Hey, it looks better on the sides.
Yeah, I've done all the top deck. I'm just going to do bottom floor now. I'll have to go and get a shovel and just...
Hey, it looks much better. Especially with the amount... How many sheep you had in here today?
450.
450 sheep. It's not many, is it? Yeah, exactly, mate. Right, everybody. Welcome back. Just been in the little digger for ages. Tried to get some footage, but the sheep ended up licking my camera. But this has all been scraped out fresh. You can see they're all like, there's a lot in here. I know, they're in just for today and tonight. Tomorrow they're getting put in the where there's a trailer, and you can just see it with the wall. We're putting some in there, so they're going to get spread out more evenly. At the moment, that's just how it is. They need to come indoors. The ground's dead soggy up and like valley where they're supposed to be at, and there's some holes in the fence, so we're bringing them in. There's not enough grass as well on it, so it is what it is. But anyway, I scraped it all out, put it here, then I had to use the same kind of technique to scrape it into that. There's a little bit left on the floor, but that's the best you can get. I'm quite happy with that. I've been given the thumbs up, so I'm happy. Now, next task is getting some of this in here. Now, this is fresh silage from the clamp. I tell you what, you can see the difference between a bale and fresh clamp silage. It smells lovely, like it's everywhere around this area. You can just smell silage, and it smells bloody good. It smells amazing, in fact. And you can see here, clean face. Looks good already, but obviously as it goes up, it'll get even more clear, and you know, like a nice clean surface on the face. But we're going to be eating into this and churning into this. It's not the biggest clamp in the world. You know, you look at dairy farmers, they've got massive ones, but with it being a sheep farm, most sheep farms, like far I know, they don't really even have clamps for them. So it's unique in that sense because we do milk from them. So they've got to have a little bit extra. But they don't usually require loads. Now, we've got 3 bunkers. It's not been a very good year, so you've not been able to fill the second or the third. So that's usually the issue. But, you know, good stuff, it smells good. Can't really go wrong, can you? So now I'm gonna go take my first ever shear grab and put some in there. I don't know how many he wants in there, but I'm gonna take as many as I can. Now this is gonna be interesting, so bear with me, because I've never done this before. I don't know how it's supposed to look, how it's supposed to end up. I ain't got a clue. I've been told just have a go. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just have a go. So that's probably the best angle I can get for you. Man, I'm well happy with that, everybody. Well happy. First ever time. Takes a bit getting used to, but I got used to it. And some of these, like them two there are mine, so I kind of got them level. There's bits that are crumbling off, but I can't do nothing about that. And you can see that'll be the next grab. And this one's tricky because of this, all this, and I got some in it. I had to just pull it out. But overall, man, I'm well happy. And you know what? I know why farmers do it in the clamp now, because it smells bloody good. It's everywhere around. Like, I'm smelling it over there, I'm smelling it in the shed, I'm smelling it here. It's just in the air, and it's such a lovely smell. Silage is a nice thing, if it's made right. So, I'm well happy. And that, you've got to admit, that looks pretty good. Look at that. Nice. Honestly, very, very, very happy. And what a bloody week it's been, and what an episode you guys are getting. We've done some bale carting, CB radio, you know, over it. Well, not CB, but radio. Walkie-talkie, basically. That was like last week. Then this week, I've done muck spreading. We've done mucking out, been driving a digger, we've moved sheep around, we've opened up the clamp. My God, it's funny. And I fell over. So, it's been a crazy, crazy, crazy week. Definitely the busiest. Definitely. And the sheep are off because they're getting fed now, and it's good silage. Good silage. There's a bit of plastic there. I'm gonna have to figure that out. And it wouldn't matter too much, even if it comes through. The sheep are just going to avoid it. There's 2 sheep out now. That's the problem with having too many sheep in a place. When they're skinny, they get through. So it's the skinny ones that keep getting through. Come here. Look, this needs pushing up already. Come here. Look at you little one there. Come have some of this, eh? Come here. What's this? There you go. Look, are you happy now? Have some of that, my mate. Well happy. You can see the mixed ration. Bit of hay in there as well, a bit of the silage. But these little things, I can actually get one. I don't know if you can see that. That is a pallet. Happy. All of them are happy. Plenty of feed. Gonna have to feed them twice in this one. Gonna have to feed them twice. But anyway, on that note, I'm gonna leave it there, everybody. It's been a crazy one. Wish me luck for editing this. And I have to edit this when I get home with a cup of tea, and we'll get it done. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching as always. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it, so hopefully you are too. Yeah, let me know in the comment section, you know, what you thought of my first clamp action, and also let me know in the comment section what you think about my digger work. That's the first time I've properly done that, scraping out. There's been a lot of firsts in this, you know, and I feel like I'm definitely progressing well, because I'm jumping into tractors, moving, you know, like muck around and carting, and I don't need guidance on that. Some stuff I need guidance in, but other things I'm kind of just getting there, so very happy. But yeah, we'll leave it there. This guy's trying to spray me with a bloody hose. You want to say goodbye, mate? I'm ending the video.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Exactly. That's the type of people I work with.
Yeah. Funny guy.
Nice one, everyone. And I'll see you all in the next one.
Shower time.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. See you in a bit, everybody.